What up, people, and welcome to another episode of Social Moments, where we deal with all kinds of online trends in and out of Ghana. If you are new here, consider hitting the subscribe button, clicking on the bell, and clicking on all, or you can wait till after you watch this video and decide if I'm worth it. Whichever one you choose to do is fine with me. So getting on to the topic of today, Alpha Hour. It is impossible, virtually impossible, to be a young person, a Ghanaian at that, on the internet and not know what Alpha Hour is. But in case you are one of those people who live under a rock, well, Alpha Hour is like an online prayer platform. They usually meet at dawn, when people are supposed to be sleeping. They meet to cast and bind their enemies, pray and ask favor from God and whatnot. The usual thing that goes on all nights and church services and crusades and whatnot, except in this case it's online, usually on Facebook Live and YouTube and such places. They are basically like the new Christ Embassy. They are like the new MOPA. Basically it's what they are. They are the ish right now, and every young Christian want to attach themselves to them because apparently you get results. We hear testimonies coming out all the time of people receiving their miracles through Alpha Hour since they joined. But just like with everything popular, sometimes comes with scandals. And Alpha Hour has time and time again, a few months down the line, another issue rises up. And with most churches, it happens to be with money. A picture has gone viral, a picture of what I call the Alpha Hour bank vault. Charlie, it's like the bankers, after they are closing from work and calculating their money, like when you go to a bank late, they tell us they are kind BBR to finally close from work. That's why it looks like they have one of those machines that counts money there in the picture, and wearing Alpha Hour t-shirts and a bunch of money on there. And this has sparked a lot of discussion online. I'm sure by now you are probably even aware of it. Like, first of all, who even took that picture? Obviously it had to be somebody in the congregation, somebody who was even allowed in that premises where they count the money. So it's probably somebody who is up there in the chains of command, and for that person to actually take a picture like that, knowing damn well the kind of conversations it will spark when it's actually put out on social media, it intrigues me. But whoever that Judas is, the person took the picture and decided to post it online, and no surprise to anybody, it has started discussion, and people are saying, this is a new scam. This is a new scam where people are falling for this whole Alpha Hour thing. It's a new scam this Pastor Elvis personality is using to milk the ignorant Ghanaians. And the Christian community, or more specifically, the Alpharians, are not having any of it. I'm also say, why do you care? It is their money, it is their choice. Some of y'all choose to spend your money to go to concerts during the Christmas, spend thousands on concert tickets. Most of you blow all kinds of money on nightclubs and such. They don't complain about it. So why do you care where they choose to put their money, even if it's in the pastor, even if it's in the pocket of their pastor, as you people are claiming? Honestly, for once, I'm on the side of the Alpharians. I'm on the side of the Christian denominations of this whole issue. A side I don't usually take in most arguments, because I'm not really like a fanatic and all of that. But in this case, Charlie, I'm on their side. Why do you care? I find it very weird, probably because I cannot personally relate to this whole obsession with telling grown people what to do with their own hard-earned money. It's something I could never make sense of it. Whenever something like that comes online or in the public discourse, people trying to tell other people how to spend their money, what to do with their money. Grown people, grown thinking people who know what they are doing with their own money. Like, why do you care? I don't get it when people tell other people how to spend their money. When poor people tell rich people, they see a rich person buy a car, well, why don't you build a factory and provide jobs and blah blah blah. I do not understand it, and I do not understand people telling Christians not to give their money to their pastors, even though I personally won't give my peswa to any person in the name of pastor or whatever. But that is me, and I'm at liberty to do what I want with my money, and so do the Alpharians or the Christian community. It's a weird obsession. It's a weird thing to care what grown people are doing with their own money, unless somebody is using their money to fund dangerous things that can affect you, like terrorism or human trafficking, and such things like that. I really don't see the point in telling other people what to do with their hard-earned money. Charlie, you got people like Kevin Taylor who has made videos lambasting their affiliates and people who choose to join them.
Saba could be on Facebook. Alpha Hour, thank you, Mr. K. Alpha Hour. I don't know digital Facebook. Yeah, Jimmy Bonipa 40,000 no good. So yeah, Alpha Hour. What's here for?
Charlie, like honestly, why do you even care? So you won't get me giving my money to some pastor in the name of seeking favor or blessing or whatever, but to the people who claim it actually works for them, and if that's what they want to do with their hard-earned money, I really do not understand why people care. And that's how he or she feels they are gonna spend their money. Let them spend it. At the end of the day, it doesn't take anything from you. Like honestly, the only time you should care what somebody does with their money is, like I said, if they are using it in things that can potentially harm them and harm other people, including yourself. The only time I care where somebody is spending is when that somebody is called our government, which in that case, their spending concerns me because it's not their money, it's our money as a collective, as a taxpayers. That's the time you should care, when somebody is spending money. If personal entities, individuals are spending their money on whatever they choose to spend it on, if it's not harming you, I really don't think you should have an opinion or tell grown people how to spend their money and what to do with it and what not to do with it. If they think giving their money to God or Pastor Elvis is gonna grant them some special blessings from above, I don't get it. Honestly, I don't believe in it either, but let them do it.
Okache Christopher said, "Be a comchira. Oh, so you are preaching good." Okache say, "The bonfire. So why are there?" Okache say, "Giver. So you are for." Sikabian toha ewuram be botum.
And found who I'm gonna do a musica. Charlie, let them do it. Because at this point, if you haven't realized that trying to talk the Christian denomination of this country out of anything to do with their favorite pastors is like an exercise in futility. And like Ghanaians and their pastors are like this. You cannot separate them. They are gonna give their harvest, they are gonna give their offertory, they are gonna give whatever they want to give to their pastors. At the end of the day, and your bottom and found and your seeker, let them be. And channel your energy into holding people who actually spend your money accountable. Like I said, the government of this country that wastes our money on all kinds of luxuries and nonsense like building a cathedral. That one should concern every Ghanaian. They will be a baby at Facebook, so at YouTube, so at WhatsApp, so at the Nisika, the pastor and found. But with that said, I hope that our Affiliates keep the same energy when a different discussion of a different Christian denomination giving their money to their favorite clergyman or clergywoman comes up. I hope they keep the same energy and also understand that those people too, it be their choice, it be their money, and it be their choice to give it to their favorite clergyman or woman to do with what they please. With that said, live your life, let people do what they want. If like these people were minors, it will concern me, but no, they are grown people, they are grown adults who can think for themselves. If they choose to give it to their pastors, leave them be. It's as simple as that. On that note, have you decided if I'm worth that subscription? If you have, and the answer is yes, do well to hit on the subscription button, click on the bell and click on all. Give this video a like, of course, and let me know what you think about this whole African Cocoa season drama. Let me know what you think about this whole discussion. Leave a comment and catch you later.